Hello everyone, my name is Sangram. Today let us discuss about Azure Key Vault integration with Azure Data Factory. But before that, let's discuss about Azure Key Vault. So Key Vault is nothing but a safe to safeguard your keys, secrets, and certificates. So to put this in perspective, right, let's take an example of storage account where you would use access key to access the storage account. So this access key can be a secret which is kept within the Key Vault. Similarly, taking other examples like Azure SQL, where you may have a connection string containing your data source name, database name, username, and password, that can also qualify to be a secret within Key Vault. So you can keep all these configurations or connections, right, in the secrets of Key Vault. Now, again, putting it in another perspective or rather an example, let's say that you want to pull out certain data from storage account and that too using Azure Data Factory. So you can actually define your link services in two different manner. So let's say because I'm pulling data from storage account, I will create a link service to storage account and then I may persist the access key to authenticate to the storage account. Second is I will not persist anywhere in the storage account link service, but I will create a link service to the Key Vault. And then when I create a link service to the storage account, I will actually pull it from the Key Vault secret. Instead of persisting, I will during the runtime, I will pull it from the Key Vault link service. So I'll do a demonstration. Let's go to the portal. Now let's define the problem statement. So we will use this particular data factory and we will create link service of storage account and will not persist the access key, but rather bring the secret value from the Key Vault into the system. So these all things will happen during the runtime. So let's demonstrate what all things we have here, right? So we have this particular data factory, we have a Key Vault, and we have the storage account. So the first thing that we should do is to extract the access key from the storage account. So let's go to access key. Let me refresh this particular page. Okay, and I see access key section over here. So let's take one of the key. I will just showcase the key and copy one of the key. Okay, now let's go to the Key Vault and go to secrets. Then I would try to create a secret out of the key. So let me name the secret as demo bits storage access key. And then the value I will try to persist here, which is hidden. And it's a good practice to keep an expiration date for the sake of password rotation. So I will put not more than a year. Okay. And that looks good to me. Click on create. Okay, the secret is created over here. Now let's visit our data factory. So when you click on open Azure Data Factory Studio, you will end up to this particular page, right? This is the overview section. This page you will end up to. Now the first thing is to create a link service pointing to the storage account. So I already have a link service pointing to the storage account, but the access key is persisted over here. So if I paste the access key over here and test the connection, it would succeed. Okay, this is succeeding. But the goal is not to persist the storage account key here, rather bring it from the Key Vault during the runtime. So what I would do, I'll just cancel this out. And the first step would be to create a link service for Key Vault. So click on new and type in Key Vault and click on continue. Let's name it as Key Vault. Okay, and then from my subscription, I would try to pull this Key Vault. Okay, and then let me test the connection to see if I'm able to authenticate to this Key Vault or not. Okay, so far so good. Click on create. Okay, it will be created. The next thing that I will do is to publish all these things so that the Key Vault is in the de facto live mode. So once it is published, I will create or rather modify the existing link service of storage account to bring the value from the Key Vault during the runtime. Okay, the publishing is complete. So I will now click on the link service which is pointing to storage account. Okay, so you can see here the authentication method is account key, scroll down, and then you can see two options over here, storage account key, either you can persist it over here or bring it from Azure Key Vault. So upon selecting Azure Key Vault, you have to just select the link service pointing to the Key Vault, and then you have to provide the Key Vault secret name. So let me go to the Key Vault and then copy this secret name. Okay. After that, I would try to use the same secret name over here. Okay, and it just says use the latest version if left blank. Yeah, we have just kept one secret value here, right? So it would automatically pick up the latest secret. Now let's see by testing the connection. Are we able to extract the secret? No, we are not, right? So it says caller, which is this data factory, was not found on any access policy in this key vault. Now it means that we have to do something else, which is going to the access policy of key vault and doing something. So let's go to the key vault and then we will choose access policy. Okay, add access policy, and then we just want to provide the secret permission, right? So we will select few things of secret, not everything, like the get permission, and then select the principal. The principal is nothing but the caller. Who is the caller? Caller is our data factory. I will put the data factory name over here. Okay, this is the one, and then click on select. So once that is done, you can click on add and you have to click on save. So basically I'm trying to authorize the data factory to use this keyword and just to extract the information from secret and nothing more than that. Now let's visit the data factory once more and retry the test connection. Okay, it is successful now. It means that we will be able to extract the secrets from the keyword during the runtime. Click on apply. Yes, the connection is applied as well and it is published as well. So again, going to the link service per storage account, you can see that instead of persisting the information, the access key, I'm bringing it from the key vault during the runtime. And we are able to also test the connection successfully. So in this way, you can avoid persisting any kind of secrets within the data factory and just persist it in the key vault and everything is safe. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe.